I'm Jaleith from mrsmojo.co.uk, which I set up to help you know it's good to be you. Now I've got my big cup of coffee, look, really big, and I wanted to use this time to explain to mums, dads, carers, guardians of teenagers who I am and what my website can do for you. So just a little bit of background. I've spent over the last 10 years working in particular with mums and women who I've coached. Basically got them over issues such as low self-esteem, low confidence, stress, feeling overwhelmed and anxious. And I've also taught fitness classes and yoga to adults and children and teenagers. Now, what I'm doing now is actually working with teenagers, but also children. I would say 8 is my sort of cut-off age, who are really struggling to see how good it is to be them. And the background to this is I've got 3 children. At the moment they are 7, 6 and 3. Now my 7-year-old was bullied immediately when he went to school. First 2 weeks he was bullied when we were living in Scotland. We're now not living there, moved to a new school. Sure enough, he was bullied again. And I noticed from a sort of a mum's perspective that I'd lost my little boy. That's the only way to describe it. He was saying things like that that was breaking my heart and his heart. He was saying that we didn't love him, that nobody liked him, he didn't have friends, he was just going to run away because he was no good and no good to anybody. He just couldn't see how good it was to be him. Now we got him some help, and I've actually started working in schools with teenagers, and they're saying the same thing, and it absolutely breaks my heart. They're anxious, they want better relationships with you guys, and they're telling me we want just to understand our parents, we want to spend time with our parents. They're telling me that they're so worried about exams if they're about to sit GCSEs because of the expectations on them, and that the expectations are just too much. And they're telling me that they're worried about relationships, and are they good enough, and are they going to find people to love them, worried about friends, managing a part-time job if they have them, or hobbies, as well as all of the pressure at school and their expected grades. And so many are just down on themselves. They've got low self-esteem and low confidence. So I'm going into schools to work with teenagers in groups, but also one-to-one, and I'm sort of in person, or if the school's a little bit too far away to visit as often as I need to, then it's online. I'm also coaching children and teenagers over the phone or online on a one-to-one basis if they need that extra support. And I've got workbooks for them, sort of fun books I'm calling them, where it's all of the life coaching activities they can do in a fun way to help them just get that self-esteem and confidence. And what I do, and what I've noticed, is there's a lot of the time the teenagers, the young people, are feeling sort of low self-esteem, and the parents, like yourselves, are at a loss, and they are starting to think, have I done something wrong? Because that's what I was thinking when my little boy was being bullied. Does he need to toughen up? Do I need to, have I done something wrong? Shall I pull him out of school? What do I do? What can I do? And I realised that the tips, the life coaching tips and techniques that I've used to get me over everything I've overcome in life actually were the things that I needed to help me manage my little boy. So it's all about understanding that you actually haven't got the control over how your child feels and how they look at things, and it's hard to take. You've only got control over how you feel and how you react to things. And it is a tough one to take, but if you can just let them know that you're there for them no matter what, that you praise the effort rather than the results, and that they are loved no matter what, then you can start to open up the channels of communication to help things get better. So that's what my website is here for. It's mainly going to be a magazine and sort of a place where you can get the support you need, but there's also lots of blogs for you guys, for the parents, to help you through it, because you need to be a happy, confident person and a parent, and trust in your own ability as a parent, and manage your own thoughts and beliefs around what your child is going through in order to get the best out of your child. So I'm here for you. I just want to help you in any way I can. And if you do have any feedback as to what resources you would like on my site that are not on there currently, then I'd love to hear from you. Okay, we're all in this together. We can do it. We can survive the teenage years, and I am here for you. Thanks for watching.